Now to a preview of an upcoming documentary on OETA commemorating 100 years of Oklahoma Extension. Joining us now is Dave Shideler, our Community Development Specialist for Extension. And Dave, we just saw an example of entrepreneurship. Let's kind of start with explaining the differences between entrepreneurs and small business in general and kind of how they're related.
Sure. So entrepreneurs typically are considered to be a subset of small business owners, at least initially. So they're going to start out small with maybe one or two employees. But entrepreneurs, what distinguishes them is that they're the innovators. They're the ones that are creating new products. They're the ones that are providing new services, new manufacturing processes, maybe taking an existing product and applying it to a new application. And so whereas kind of the broader set of small business owners are going to be people who are providing goods and services that we use every day. So they're valuable, but they're not necessarily creating new things.
So how important then are entrepreneurs and these new ideas and these innovations to our Oklahoma economy in general?
Sure. So small business owners, and how we define that, or how I'm defining that, is businesses with less than 10 employees represent about a quarter of our employees in Oklahoma, which is huge. And then you look at entrepreneurs, they're going to be obviously a smaller piece of that, but they're the ones that are going to be creating much more value in the economy. So these new ideas that they're creating are going to make maybe our personal lives easier or manufacturing processes easier, which allow those manufacturers then to invest more capital in these new processes, create better products, and that's what creates value in the economy. And as we create value, that's what grows our economy and allows us to employ more people, have more capital investment and things of that nature.
And so that evolution hopefully is always taking place so we can always continue to grow?
Absolutely. So in economics, we describe this process as creative destruction. So you can think back and think about VHS players a while ago, and that evolution from VHS to DVD and then even now to Blu-ray is what we would call creative destruction. So somebody came up with this idea of being able to put more information on a plastic disc that was more durable than a VHS tape, and so that technology replaced the old technology and has made our lives easier because they're more durable and not susceptible to temperature and all those kind of things.
So in terms of supporting entrepreneurs and this creative destruction that you mentioned and
Sure.
this new innovation, what can communities do and what can individuals do, since it is important to the Oklahoma economy? Right.
So in the previous segment, you heard about some of the services and organizations that provide services to entrepreneurs, so REI and the Small Business Development Centers, and even our career techs. Most of them have an incubator, which are designed to help small businesses and entrepreneurs get on their feet by providing lower rent space and some support services. But on the community side, really the communities, the best thing that they can do is they can get to know these people. So a lot of times our small business owners and our entrepreneurs, they don't have a big sign out in front. A lot of times they're just working out of their house. And so they're kind of flying under the radar. And yet they talk to people, people know that they're creating this new product or what have you, and communities can pay attention to that and get to know them and then try to identify what are the things that they need to really expand their business. Maybe it's a spec building that the community can build. Maybe it's infrastructure like better broadband access. Maybe it's just helping them better market themselves and think about ways that they can promote themselves, maybe through the city website or through advertising in the newspapers, helping them to make those kind of connections with reporters and things.
Lots of potential there for the next big idea or service that'll make life easier.
Absolutely.
Okay, great information. Dave Shideler, our Extension Community Development Specialist. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me.